I hate the way I look sometimes. My face is swollen because I can't get to a dentist. Um, just can't keep health care. But I'm me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gray hearted person, still single. But that's not the reason for this video. This video is because I'm back in the number one targeted place that I've ever been in. And I don't know. It ain't got no better. So, I'm an internet dependent target. And that means that I use the internet a lot. I've never given up on trying to make something of myself, or I just love it. Like everything I do is on the internet. I love communicating socially. I love producing my work socially, whatever aspect it is. So I got Spectrum Internet since I've been living here. And simultaneously, these three things happen. We had some issues with somebody else that lives in the house having domestic violence issues. The police were called several times. This was during the protest of 2020, during the pandemic. In addition, I might have left my cell phone in the presence of somebody I trusted. I downloaded an app that could read who was on your network. But even before that, the issue was, even before downloading the app, I think before downloading the app, the issue was the internet restarts. It just cuts off intermittently. Once again, this is Spectrum Internet in Columbus, Ohio. So I had a technician come out. The technician tells me, hey, look, take that app off your phone. Never change your network name. Only change the password. See, my issue is that the skeptical people that I have been placed into this situation with, one of them bought some internet time from me, and they're completely untrustworthy. So once they were being put out the situation, I just wanted to secure my internet because I'm working on some pretty important documents. And had the funny feeling they were still able to get on it. I'm pretty sure, based on my background and experience, that if someone is on your network, so meaning you have the 2.4 gigahertz and the 5G, the person that's on it with you, their TV or whatever the connected via will show up as an option to cast to. That is the criteria that has to be met. And I never gave this person the 5G password. However, their television was showing up available to cast to. And since then, I've done everything I can. But we keep having this intermittent internet connection problem. And I hate to have to say this. Like, I've never, wanted to admit that this was going on. And also, I've never wanted to have to say that it is who I think it is. I never did. Because who wants to go around believing that the very people who are supposed to be in place to protect you when you have a real issue are actually the motherfuckers that are fucking your life up? Like, that's that. See, they call this other shit demonic. That's demonic. So, let's just put it like this. Whoever can fuck this internet up, here are the two things that happen simultaneously each time it goes down. The helicopter flies over. Every fucking time. I don't know what kind of fucking helicopter. Fuck, I look like a goddamn helicopter research specialist. I'm not, and I'm not going to start doing that. The second thing is movement in this house. Every time the internet goes on stuck. And what I mean by stuck is even though I pay the bill and there are no outages, the umbrella for the internet will have a yellow exclamation over it and say limited. That's what happens. So, back in the original place of stalking, and I'm unable to enjoy something that I fully pay for because they continuously want to crash it. So, right now, it's unplugged because that's what I do. Oh, my bad. So, technically, this is a domestic violence safe house. Technically. And, yeah, it's just deep, y'all. But it keeps going down. Every time it goes down, the helicopter's flying over. They'll just hover in the area. And when this first started, I guess I can say it now. I was going through a issue where a man in my circle or former circle had touched a female in my family. And I mean, at that point, it was rape. And I say that because since then, it's been crazy. And that started in this city, right where I am right now. The internet started going crazy. I'm talking about everything. I'm just going to be honest about it because right now we under a pandemic. We might be living in our last day. I don't know. But every time the internet goes down, there's helicopter presence and movement in this house. I honestly forget my point. Take it easy, y'all. See, I still keep smiling, even though they try to take my teeth out. Okay, I might have did that. I will take some responsibility because I like candy sometimes. More on that later. Stay at peace, be it one. I'm out. Pandemic crisis, ISIS.